Hey guys, what's cracking? We are back today. Pretty excited actually. CSL Season 4 drafts happened last night, or sorry, yesterday afternoon. Unfortunately, I've been super busy since then, so I haven't been able to get a recording in, but I'm able to get one in this morning, so I'm pretty excited. Season 4 has been super hype. Unfortunately, we were not able to clutch another win in Season 3, but, actually, to be honest, I'm not too upset, after winning both Season 1 and 2, um, it was about time somebody else took it. So Zwoops coaching the Detroit Pyroar and managed to clutch that win. So with that in mind, though, I'm not messing around this season. I decided Season 4 is where the Boston Bisharps are going to go on the warpath, and we're going to go after it. So without further ado, we're going to really just hop right into the team. So as a lot of you know, Manaphy Medicham is an OU core that I really like. I originally wanted to go Manaphy Pinsir because I know I've been able to utilize Pinsir effectively in the league format. And Pinsir is just really great, pairs pretty well with Manaphy, honestly. Just because it's higher speed tier, it does a little bit better against offensive teams, and Manaphy's a little bit better against bulkier teams, and therefore, they're going to pair well together. Unfortunately, it was sniped pretty effectively, which really surprised me. Oop, so I don't know what just happened. Oop. I like this new folder function. Unfortunately, it was sniped pretty quickly. So we ended up sticking with Medicham, who I was by no means upset by because it was honestly going to be my first pick until the day of the draft where I decided I really wanted Mega Pinsir more. But regardless, Mega Medicham with pure power is known for the highest attack stat in the OU tier, and a respectable speed stat, not exactly where it wants to be, but for a Pokemon with this much offensive presence, and probably arguably the best, if not one of the best physical wall breakers in the OU tier. It does exactly what it needs to do. Honestly, the only other ones that kind of compare to it are like Cute Black, maybe Banded Azumarill. Like, very few Pokemon can compare to this wall breaking ability, especially like this coming off high jump kicks. Unfortunately, though, I think I don't know how much it played into it, but when I drafted Mega Medicham, I think a lot of people were like, "Yo, let's draft a Ghost type." So every team basically has Ghost types this season. So I'm gonna have to be very careful about when I'm clicking high jump kick. But beyond that, we're gonna be able to mess some people up. So I am very excited about that, to say the least. He has a pretty solid move pool, able to utilize the elemental punches, so that's definitely a big boon to him. Along with Magic Coat might be a cool set as far as like some hazard control. Probably never going to run a flex set on a Pokemon that's meant to be offensive. Probably never going to run special offense because we saw that tried in Season 3 with the person using Medicham. I believe it was Manaphy City. Wasn't great, but dual priority, super strong attacks, gonna be great. I'm pretty excited. Finally, next we got True Blue, the franchise pick, coming back from Season 3 to take some names, exact some vengeance upon enemy teams. Manaphy, as per usual, is a fantastic setup sweeper, utilizing both Tail Glow and Calm Mind, and a phenomenal coverage moveset, along with a pretty respectable defensive typing, solid bulk, solid speed. And yeah, boosting moves, able to become one of the most devastating wall breakers, special wall breakers, in the OU tier, and then even more so in the draft format. Manaphy was considered so overpowered that I was actually banned from drafting Mega Charizard X, because Manaphy and Charizard X are apparently no longer allowed on the same team, which made me upset. But alas, but you guys know the deal with Manaphy. Great move pool, great coverage. Respectable bulk, and amazing wall-breaking potential once it boosts up. Calm Mind's defensive sets and Tail Glow sets are both pretty effective, and I'm hoping to be able to utilize the Calm Mind defensive set more because I'm getting the feeling that in Season 3 it was something that I didn't utilize as much as I should have. We got Garchomp for our third OU pick, who I'm really excited by. I can't believe this was a pick I wanted, so I can't believe that nobody picked it. Garchomp is a great Pokemon, known for being able to run a really wide variety of roles. It can run Swords Dance Setup Sweeper. Right now, the most common role in OU is Tank Chomp, being able to take hits, and that's going to be a fantastic Pokemon to have to check a lot of the potential threats in the tier. So we have we can do Banded, we can do Swords Dance, we can do Rocky Helmet, we can do Choice Scarf. You know, Garchomp is at a crazy speed tier where after a Scarf, it basically outspeeds everything, and that's going to be able to offer me so much power. You know, if we go like full speed, 303 is already outspeeding. I think that's Excadrill. Scarf Excadrill is already getting outsped. Yeah, one sec. Look at that, we're already outspeeding Scarf Excadrill. That's a cool seed tier to be at. So, like, you know, Garchomp, if I wanted to run Scarf, it outspeeds just so many stuff, even without being Jolly. And then, like, from there, if I wanted to run Adamant, like, look at this. Just, if we just did like that, 394 attack, that's going to be some strong Earthquake, some strong, just click Outrage if you remove Fairy types, you know, like, it's going to be a sight to behold, so I'm excited. And then also, at the same time, you got the Rocky Helmet set, which is one that I have made a lot of use of in OU, and really functions extremely well. Garchomp has a great amount of bulk, which is astonishing, which, yeah, it just never ceases to amaze. And with that bulk retained, it also has offensive presence, which so few Pokemon can claim to. And it also, with some speed investment, gets enough speed to outspeed like base 70s. So, I don't know. I'm really happy with Garchomp. I think it's like an amazing pick for a third OU pick. And I'm amped. Like, you guys don't even know how amped I am about Garchomp. Moving on, we got Jelly the Reuniclus. I knew right off the bat that I wanted to keep some offensive presence going on my team with the higher tier picks this season. How I'm kind of how I tried to shape my draft this season. So I wanted offense in the upper tiers and defense in the lower tiers. And so with that in mind, I drafted Reuniclus. Reuniclus is a really great Pokemon. It's great under Trick Room. It's actually something that I was considering running. I have a lot of Pokemon that could potentially fit under a Trick Room team at some point. And Reuniclus kind of defines that role. Reuniclus with three great abilities. Overcoat, if Mega Venusaur wants to come out and play, Overcoat will be a lot of fun. But, or any sleep user for that matter. But Reuniclus has some pretty respectable bulk, and then with some investment, that's going to be even more threatening. It also gets abilities Magic Guard and Regenerator, both abilities that really augment its bulk, natural bulk already. Obviously, Magic Guard making it immune to all forms of passive damage, and Regenerator letting it gain health back. I don't know which ability I'm going to find myself using more. I think it's going to become situational based on the team that I am seeing, but I am very excited no matter what. Reuniclus is a great pick. Also allows me to body some strong fighting types, especially if they're not running knockoff. So hopefully it's going to go well. You know, I'm pumped about Reuniclus. It's also the first time I've had a bulky psychic type on my team, so hoping for the best here. We got ObiWan Kenobi. I had names for all of you. You were the Reaper. We got ObiWan Kenobi making a comeback from Season 2. Snorlax is a great Pokemon. It can fulfill both defensive and offensive roles really well, especially on the specially defensive side. It's very bulky, and it also has a really respectable attack set and a great physical move pool to choose from. You know, you got moves, we just got going through. We got Body Slam, we got Return, we got Earthquake, we got Crunch, we got Fire Punch, Frustration, Gunk Shot, Heavy Slam, Ice Punch, Iron Head. Like, this is a crazy Rock Slide, Seed Bomb. Superpower, Thunder Punch, Wild Charge, Zen Headbutt. This is a crazy physical move pool, making him incredibly dangerous offensively and defensively. And I'm very excited because you could really, really easily run Assault Vest and just body special sets, or you can run Leftovers Curse Set. And just, like, I don't know, I'm just really amped about this guy. He was great to have on my team in Season 2, and he should be great to have again. He also, through the use of Reuniclus, Snorlax, and my next pick, I was able to form a really, really solid defensive core, and I'm really excited about that. But, you know, Snorlax making a comeback, and I'm very excited by that. But that's my OU and UU picks. Finally go down to my RU picks. So, I'm going to be honest, the first 6 of my draft, this is being that one, I was very excited by. But beyond that, I was just not as excited. Because, first of all, I got sniped by a lot of my picks. And, like, I just felt like I couldn't keep the same momentum going in the lower tiers that I had in the upper tiers. But, alas, I was again, if I was looking for higher offense in the upper tiers and more defense in the lower tiers, and I wanted to get some versatility as far as clearing, as far as hazard control as well. Just because I feel like one thing that a lot of teams struggle with is the fact that their hazard clearing is like very poor because they have only one way to do it. So the opponent just brings a way to stop that hazard clear, and then it's like hazard games. The hazard war is won. So with that in mind, we're going to go into my lower tier picks. We got Mega Love Disc here. Alomola making a comeback after Season 1. Alomola is just something else. I love this Pokemon. It just is so physically bulky. 80 defense doesn't look stellar, but you come out with 165 HP stat, and you invest into that, and you go like, look at this, like 534, and then we go with full investment. Ready? I'm just going to do that. 284 combined with 534 HP. That's going to take hits. It's crazy. This thing is godly. The only way to beat it on the physical, only way to beat this thing is usually special hits or toxic. And that's it. So I'm really excited about Alomola. It's making a comeback after Season 1. I really loved it. I really think I can use it effectively. It did pretty well in Season 3 in the hands of the Memphis Mamoswines. So, but I will say, though, that only once I told him he should be using Alomola more effectively did he decide to go with it. So it has a great ability in Regenerator. Its move pool isn't super diverse, to be honest. I don't see myself running any like offensive sets with it ever, just because like its offensive stats are such trash. But I do see some good like potential for like there's Light Screen. I think I saw Reflect on there. Nope, no Reflect. But there's Light Screen. I don't think you'd ever use Pain Split on a Pokemon as high HP as this. Magikarp might be cool. Scald is always great. Toxic, Wish, Protect, all that good stuff. Even Healing Wish in a pinch actually might be pretty neat. I think I just saw that. Yeah, Healing Wish right there. Even Aqua Jet Priority. So you guys see how it is. Alamola's going to be able to hold it down. We got Ooopsie. Ooopsie's another very bulky Pokemon. It's pretty impressive. And Ooopsie's kind of like a little different from Mega Love Disc in the sense that, I should say, Mind Gem is a little different from Mega Love Disc because Ooopsie has a very diverse move pool. Does it get Nasty Plot? Nope. I know Azelf gets Nasty Plot, so I was just checking. It gets a lot of great just moves to use. One thing I kind of want to consider running is Psych Up. Psych Up's cool. But, Ooopsie's great, has some great ability to set up Stealth Rocks at the beginning of the game reliably, along with getting some momentum. It does get Trick, so I'll be able to trick opponents. It's going to be a pretty good stop to set up Sleepers, I feel like, just because it's bulky. And I can use Psych Up, and I can use Trick, Psych Up, and my natural bulk. Memento is another good option. Magic Coat. There's a lot of good stuff here. I'm really excited about it. So I was actually pretty happy with Ooopsie as it gave me another bulky Psychic type. Unfortunately, my team was looking like it had a little bit of a dark weakness, and I wasn't able to fix that. I don't think I saw it until it was too late. We got Baby Petrie. Shout out to Season 3, Syracuse Sylveons, Petrie, Mega Aerodactyl. Baby Petrie, I was looking for defoggers who also... One thing... Okay, so some people might be questioning Aerodactyl as a pick, and I certainly was when I got it. I was like, is this really what I want? And I was finally like, yeah, let's go for it. Aerodactyl offers me two different things. Not great bulk, but hopefully passable once we go like full investment. Hopefully passable bulk on one side. It offers me a defogger, but also offers me more speed control. Because one thing I was noticing as I went through my team was I had a strong lack of way to control faster teams. Aerodactyl handled that pretty effectively. What Aerodactyl does for me is it allows me to have a fast Pokemon without a Scarf. Because Scarf Garchomp was, until this point, my fastest Pokemon. I had priority in some good priority in Mega Medicham, but I don't think that was going to cut it, honestly. And so Aerodactyl gives me some defog support, along with a way to Roost back up. Yeah, thank God. I was going to just get Roost. It gets Roost, right? Some Tailwind support, which might be cool, actually. Help me fight the speed game. Great offensive presence. It might be able to serve as a late game cleaner. Is kind of what I'm hoping. Get a Hone Claws up and then go for a late game clean. Rockhead. Do I get Head Smash? Oh man, that would have been epic if I had Rockhead and Head Smash. But it doesn't even get Brave Bird, which is really unfortunate. I feel like Rockhead's kind of a useless ability on this thing. I might have to just use like Pressure or something. But it does offer me two different roles in one, which is kind of what I was hoping for. So, yeah, that was pretty exciting for me. We got Quagsire coming back for a third season with us. We got Mudflap. Mudflap, you guys know what Quagsire does at this point. It's there to be unaware user, take some hits, Toxic them out. One thing that's kind of making me nervous though is how similar Mudflap and Mega Luvdisc are, and I think I want to be super wary of bringing them to the same battle. Maybe I'll consider trading Mudflap away. For any other teams watching this video, think about that. I might trade Mudflap away. If you have a Pokemon that I might want, come talk to me. Because if there was a Pokemon I was gonna get rid of on this team right now, it would be Mudflap, I think. But that said, Quagsire is a great Pokemon with reliable recovery. Some good attacking moves. Haze is pretty great, actually. Scald, Toxic. It's a great Pokemon, and I'd be very wary of giving it away, so I want to make sure if I do, it's like a deal that's grossly in my favor or something. Yeah, so that's Quagsire. Mudflap, you already guys know what he does. He's already been around for 3 seasons now. Had him in Season 1, had him in Season 3, having him again in Season 4. Only thing I want to be wary of is he's not as bulky as it might initially seem, and so with that in mind, I want to be very wary of asking too much of Quagsire. I think in the past, the one problem I've had is I've relied on him to just switch into every physical wall breaker, and he cannot do that. Like, that was not something Quagsire was capable of. Kyurem Black, or like things like really strong things like Kyurem Black, just smashed him up. And also, one problem was that Grass Knot. Everything learns Grass Knot, or even Hidden Power Grass. And everybody wants to run those moves when the Quagsire is on your team. So I have to be very careful about bringing Quagsire and not making it too much of a staple, I feel like. I'm kind of relying on Alomola to fill that role. But I do feel like if I see any really threatening setup sweepers, between Mudflap and Ooopsie, I have some pretty good stop to very intimidating setup sweepers. We got Totem Bird, the Xatu. This was a pretty questionable pick, but I'm pretty excited. I think Magic Bounce is going to be what really seals the deal here. Not the greatest bulk, obviously, but I'm hoping to be able to invest into that. Pretty solid speed set, though, and special attack. I'm going to move pool, and I'm pretty sure can utilize that special attack stat pretty well. 1 second. It doesn't get Cosmic Power, but it gets Calm Mind, and it gets Stored Power. So we'll see if we'll play some games with that. Yeah, I'm actually pretty pumped. We'll see if I can play some games with that. That might be cool at some point. And so it's a great move pool, but honestly what's going to seal the deal for me is going to be Defog. Haze is cool. It's going to probably be running a support type moveset. Defog, Magic Bounce, Roost. I'm hoping Xatu does, is give me the presence to just dominate the hazard game if need be. Be able to bounce back things from my opponent. That's what I'm really hoping. If I'm seeing like a potential like status move incoming, I'm just going to be like, ooh, Totem Bird. If I see a potential hazard incoming, I'm going to be like, ooh, Totem Bird. So that's what I'm really hoping for out of Xatu here. Again, a great move pool. Yeah, hopefully it'll go well. It also gives me one way to kind of beat Mega Sableye pretty reliably, although Mega Sableye does have Dark type, so unfortunately that might not be the best idea. I do have Dazzling Gleam, though, to hit it super effectively, along with Air Slash to get flinches, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I don't even know. I have a lot of ways to beat Mega Sableye already, though. What am I even saying? I have Manaphy. Finally, in the last slot, we have Zipstrike. Now, this is a PU pick that I'm very excited by because Zipstrike is a very good mon in PU. If you didn't know, all players in CSL Season 4 had to get one mon from PU. So, Zipstrike, I think, is a great mon to have gone for, mainly because it has a speed tier that, even if it was an OU, is a phenomenal speed tier. Because this thing, 116, outspeeds Starmie, it outspeeds Raikou, it outspeeds Azelf. That's a speed tier that you want to be at. 116 is like Thundurus to 110s, essentially. Thundurus outspeeds Latios, it outspeeds Gengar, outspeeds Mega Gallade, outspeeds all these Pokemon at the 110 speed tier. Well, and also Garchomp to 100s. Garchomp outspeeds Medicham, Manaphy, Victini, Celebi, all those guys. Everything at 100. This outspeeds all of the 115ers, which makes me very excited for it. Cincino. It also gets 100 attack, but also what really struck out to me was Zipstrike. First, put y'all on the speed set was its 2 abilities, Sap Sipper and Motor Drive, or Lightning Rod. So, depending on what I see in my opponent's team, if I'm very wary of their grass types or their electric types, because I have grass and electric type weaknesses on my team, I see that. I have Manaphy. I have Manaphy. I have Amoonguss, Alomola. I have Aerodactyl, I have Quagsire, I have Xatu. If I see electric or grass type Pokemon getting exploited and about to come in, namely electric types, I can bring in Zipstrike, get a Lightning Rod or a Motor Drive boost, depending on what I see and how I want his speed to play out, and his offenses. come in and just now, like, revenge kill stuff because it's at a great speed tier. So Zipstrike, I think, is a great fit. I was very happy with my PU pick. Unfortunately, there were a couple that I wanted a little more, but I ended up being very happy with this PU pick. I was looking at Avalugg and I was looking at Ditto. Those two are going to be cool. Avalugg being a physically defensive monstrosity on walking and like having reliable recovery, giving me rapid spin. Ditto being a single-handed stop to setup sweepers from team matchup. Like before the battle even started, people don't want to bring setup sweepers to a game with Ditto in it. So yeah, that's the Boson Bisharps season 4. Expect some videos to come out soon. First battle is due on the 13th, so I'm pretty pumped. We're going to see how this goes, guys. Hopefully we're able to take some more names this season. I think I have a draft that can do it. I think I've got the draft that can do it. I think if I look at places where my draft needs improvement or I need to play carefully, I think I need to play carefully again around speed control, around hazards, and around electric and grass types. But even then, like, I feel like I just came up with good answers because electric and grass types, like, Garchomp and Snorlax and Reuniclus body those. So like I have 2 ground types to switch in electric types. I have Snorlax to go into grass types, Garchomp to go into grass types, Xatu to go into grass types, even Aerodactyl to an extent to go into grass types. So like, and then obviously Zipstrike. So I see some weaknesses, but I think I managed to remedy those by the end of when I finally look at it overall. I think my weaknesses that I thought I had were not as noticeable as I had previously anticipated, especially looking at it now. So this video ended up being longer than I anticipated, but I hope you guys were able to stick it through. Yeah, get pumped. First battle January 13th due. Don't expect a lot of videos in the coming days though, because in like the coming week or so, because I'm going to Georgia for a rowing trip. Gonna be doing some winter training. So I won't be able to make videos, but I'm gonna try to get the CSL battle recorded this season. I'm planning on doing team builders and battles. So, and hopefully, you guys are looking forward to that. Regardless, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I always really appreciate that. And got people that do it regularly make me very, very happy. But I hope to see you guys at the battle. Kraken Nation out.